What's up, guys? You're welcome to an MG.Land video. I'm just going to show you what you could do with your land. You could own a land for as low as 0.15 ETH. You can get your domain name and the things that you need to know about this. I'll put the link to the description for the Medium article so you could just check it out yourself, how to make use of your land properly as a very new user or a latest partner who have heard about this from somewhere. Here we go. So the first thing, I'm here in the MGLand website. I'm just going to connect my wallet first off as usual. And the latest thing up here is the referral commissions, which it could be up to 30% commission. But first off, let's read the announcement here. Cashback 100% for 3 lucky land buyers during December 24th to January 2nd. And what this referral is all about is basically the land type that you have. I have a small land, 0.15 ETH here. The commission is about 30%, so you get 0.045 ETH. Also, the medium land, this is the breakdown, and the large land, this is the breakdown. The super land, you don't really get much commission over that, but if you want to refer persons, you could just click on the refer partner or referral partners here, get the link, and you could post that on your social media. There is also the rewards here that will be shown whenever you successfully refer a user or a partner, and there are rules to this, how to refer partners and how to earn these rewards. You can read it right here. You can just stop this video right here to read. That's the rules, those are the rewards, that's the referral pattern and how to go about it. Now I already have a land, so I'm just going to move to the map section to enter into my land and show you what you need to see and how you need to work with what you have. One of the things you could actually do in the MGLand space is to make use of your NFTs by utilizing them in whatever way you can. The sessions by the open mic, you could talk with partners, you could talk with KOLs, you could also discuss about random stuff. And an example of this before I head on to my land is basically just check out how to make some utility out of your NFTs right here. This is discussing in an AMA about the NFT utilities and interesting use cases. So this is a small clip that you could just watch, and like you see, we have about 6 to 7 or 8 speakers in here. This is one thing you could do with your land. Also, same as you could also put your NFTs to work. Okay, so we have also about more than 5 speakers or up to 5 or more speakers in here, and we have a couple of different edits at this particular time to whatever we had to do. And same also, we had interesting use case by interviewing a KOL, and that was the Miss World Vietnam 2016. And she sort of just did everything real nice. She has speaking here. We interview KOLs, we interview public figures in here, and these are use cases of MGLand's metaverse itself. You could just do things however you want to do with the power of the NFT in your hand and by owning a land. So I'm just going to go to my land and show you what you could do with your land as a landowner. Okay, so this is my land in here. I'm just going to enter into my land. You see there the small size 30 by 30, small token 4014, and my wallet address is in there. My URL is also permitted in there, and it's public to anyone who wants to enter into the land. So I'm just going to enter into my land right now. It actually took me less than a minute to get into the land, but here I was in the land with my Pokemon NFT. Okay, here we are. I'm just going to head on straight to manage. There are a couple of things that you have to take note of here. You have the map editor, you have the plugin settings, you have the land data, and you have the land settings. I'm just going to enter each and every one of them for you to see what you could actually do. Actually, MG.Land has a lot of flaws, so I just ran up this one. The next thing I'm going to check is the buildings in here. So you have the grounds, the buildings, the objects, the games, the NPC. So I'm going to head on to the buildings, and I particularly like the Miss Charm building, so I would like to have that. All I just need to do is just to select that. So I'm just going to drop it at the far corner here. Moving on to the objects, there are a bunch of objects already surrounded in my particular land here, and I'm just going to delete this because I don't need this right now. I can also delete this building that's out of the green bar, and I can add maybe a vote building into this particular place, and I love that.
It took me about less than 2 minutes, I guess, to sort of like just find the right placement for the block. But I had run into a roadblock and I had to like take the block to another place and add about two buildings, a game building, and one other sub for voting.
When I'm done with customizing anything I want to customize, I can just click the save here and move on to the next segment. I move to the manage again, and I'm going to add a plugin, and this is where it gives me the ability to create my live stream in here. I could add that, which is here for hosting parties, and I can also add the toggle for the lotteries, which we all love to have. And the next thing I'm going to check out here before I run to test the party and the giveaway bot is a land data, which is coming soon. And we have the land settings as a whole, where you could customize your profile by adding your name or changing the name of your land. You could change your URL also.
Now, it took me quite some time to actually think of my land name or just the details, the URL. I did not know that that was an automatic process. Also, I had to have my introduction, which I just sort of like made a real brief one. And I understood that the introduction was going to be run by the MGLand robots whenever I get into it. And the next thing I did was sort of like trying to get my admin status and who can edit my land, either a builder or whoever has entry to it, and I got done with that particular part. And the last part was access and what to display from the robot when welcome is introduced, or when I start a live stream, or when I end a live stream. Actually, the process took me a little over 5 minutes, but I was done successfully.
Okay, so I have the MG Land robots which said, "Hello, welcome to my world" right now. So that's one thing. And let me see what it's like to start a party.
I think starting up a party is one of the fun things about having yourself a land. The ability to allow the mic and cam to be activated, and the ability for you to title your conversation whatever you want your conversation to be. I also had the privilege of sort of like enabling the giveaway bots, and it's quite is an experience because you don't have to do anything. You just have to be in there for the time duration and just let the MGLand robot work its magic, and it is magic of real.
And I also have, and I am the one who won. Please contact the host for the giveaway. And I can end this by clicking the box in here, and I'm going to just click end, and that will be all for now. That will be all for now. I think anybody who wants to make use of the land should make use of the land. It's real interesting. It's real fun to play with. It will help your business grow a little bit more higher than you expected. You'll be able to collect live data and everything you need to know about the Web3 space. Stay with us at MGLand. See you in my next video. Cheers.